Chapter 4 Season 4 just launched, so what is the meta? I'm going to be telling you what's worth carrying, what's not worth carrying right here in this video. If you're picking up the Battle Pass, use code JKC in the Fortnite item shop and let's get right into it. This season we've had a lot of changes to the loot pool. I'm perfectly qualified to tell you what to carry because I've been playing this season for quite a while now. Over 4.5 hours. Let's start with the ARs, or the assault rifles. So the Havoc is still in the game. Yep, that's right. The Havoc, the worst AR in the world. And it stays the same this season. It's the worst AR you could possibly carry. I would not recommend it. This automatically gives the title of the best AR to the Twin Mag Assault Rifle. This thing is pretty crazy despite having automatically been given the best AR ranking. It is giving me MK vibes and does as much damage as the OG assault rifle. The bloom's not great in the box, but it can be usable if your aim is good. So unless your aim is good, I would not be substituting it for an SMG. In terms of the shotgun meta this season, the Infiltrator Pump Shotgun was added. This is an incredibly low damage shotgun and is worth carrying until you get a Sharp Tooth. I will carry the Infiltrator Pump Shotgun over the Maven, but most people probably won't. It has pretty solid range, but the damage is so weak, even at gold rarity, just don't bother with it. The Maven Shotgun is the same since it was last taken out of the game. It is like attack, good for jumping in, not really much to say about it really. The Sharp Tooth Shotgun is easily the best shotgun in the game at the moment. It does consistent damage at good range and was good last season. The only reason most people didn't carry it last season was because the Havoc was in the game and that thing was busted. But now it reigns supreme as the best shotgun in Fortnite. What's your favourite shotgun? Let me know in the comments down below. The SMGs are half different and half the same this season, with the Scope Burst SMG, which is the new one. I always thought a Scope was pretty interesting addition to add to an SMG, and this thing has lots of recoil, making it very hard to hit shots. It is passable in the box, however it has a massively long reload time, and the short time it takes to put out all your ammunition means that it's probably not really worth carrying over the other option. That is the Combat SMG. This is the best SMG they've added. It has got a really fast fire rate, it has got good damage, and it's the same as when it was last in the game. It pretty much hasn't changed since last season, and it reigns supreme over the Scoped Burst SMG. I can't believe I'm even saying those words. Scoped Burst SMG. Right, onto pistols. The only pistol in the game is the suppressed pistol. It's very underwhelming in my opinion. I wouldn't pick it up anywhere other than off spawn. It has first shot accuracy and sometimes it's difficult to tell where you're being beamed from, so it's good for off spawn when people don't have many mats. The snipers, they've added snipers back. We have the suppressed sniper rifle. It is very strong, one shot to kill, 275 damage. I'd recommend that there's no over peaking this season, because snipers are back and they're back strong. I recommend that one person per duo or trio carries a sniper. Honestly in solos I wouldn't bother too much with it because of the movement. They have added movement back into the game and I couldn't be happier. First up with the movement items we have Crash Pad Jr. This is good for endgame, in duos, in really stacked endgames especially. I wouldn't carry it in solos as it is only good for them stack games in trios or duos. Next we have Shockwaves. This is an old classic, it's good and possibly the best movement item. I don't know whether they're in competitive yet though, Epic haven't released a statement. They're currently in ranked, but the ranked and competitive loot pools are meant to be different. If they are in competitive though, you need to be carrying Shockwaves. They are literally some of the best movement in the game. They can get you through moving zones, they can get you away from Kias. They are very good. The Rocket Ram is another new item in the new season and it is strong movement. Not sure again whether it is in comp, and I'll make sure to put a pinned comment in the comment section below where I tell you whether these items are actually in comp or not. This is a good item but only when you fire yourself pretty low. If you go too high then other people can shoot you from far away and you're pretty beamable because you're not going that fast. It's very good for solo and even team game modes as long as you all have them. Just stay low guys, skim the floor. We also have other meta changes including mythics. These are subject to competitive meta and again look for the pinned comment which will be there as soon as I know more information. At the moment Eclipse State has 3 mythics, Relentless Retreat has 2 mythics and Sanguine Sweets has 2 mythics. A ton of these mythics have been brought from previous seasons and some of them can include Kit's Shockwave Launcher, Foundation's Mythic Assault Rifle, Gunner's Stinger SMG, the Bottomless Chug Jug and Kit's Charged Shotgun. Other vaults around the map are changed as well, i.e. Mega City's vault has moved to the middle building and a couple other vaults around the map have done similar things. One more interesting thing about the season, the pillars that spawn mid-game. These things are big towers and actually have a boss at them. This boss will give you a legendary twin mag assault rifle when killed. However, when you kill the boss and get the key card, you can place it inside the tower and you can get forecast and see all the zones for the rest of the match. This is so overpowered and I can't wait to see this in action. So many teams are going to be going for this because it removes a lot of the RNG from their game. A couple things that they also added were business turrets, which I don't think will be in competitive, but I'm going to mention anyway. And also C4, which I also would be very surprised that they added into competitive. With so many items, you're going to have to be fighting smart in a new season. Watch this video right here, which will help you win 67% more fights. Trust me, it is a banger, guys.